They did not leave any written material and their ethnicity is not clear from the contemporary chronicles. The majority of historians identify them with Vlachs, but there are authors who suggest a Turkic origin. According to historical sources, found below, they lived somewhere around the Ural Mountains and the Volga River and then traveled west to the lower Danube area during the migration period. Historical references. The writings of William of Rybruck from the mid-13th century present some of the Vlachs as still living beside the Bashkirs, Paskatir, east of Great Bulgaria and the Volga River. He writes that the Tatars call them Ilaks because the Tatars cannot pronounce the letter B. Some of the Vlachs migrated west with the Huns, Bulgarians, and Vandals earlier and settled somewhere in the lower Danube area. From them come those who are in the land of Asan, those provinces from Constantinople, westward, and which were called Bulgaria, Blakia, and Sclavonia were provinces of the Greeks p130. Anonymous in his work Gesta Hungarorum, written in Latin around 1200, mentions the Vlachs several times as living in Pannonia and Transylvania. Several documents issued by Andrew II of Hungary between 1222 and 1224 mention some property names in southern Transylvania which bear their name: Golden Bull of 1222, Diploma Andrinum, Terra Blacorum, Land of the Blacks, Silvum Blacorum et Bissonorum, the Forest of the Blacks, and Pechinegs. Simon of Kiesia wrote at the end of the 13th century the Gesta Hunnorum et Hungarorum. In it he mentions both the Blacks, Blackies, and the Vlachs, Vilis, as such, differentiating them. He writes that the Siklis, Zaculi, live together with the Blacks, Blackies, and use the Blacks letters. Roger Bacon in his work Opus Majus, 1265–1267, writes that the Blacks lived close to the Bashkirs, west of the Ural Mountains, and now live on the land of Asan, north of the New Bulgars and between New Hungary.